Meanwhile, the coalition of northern groups has tasked Nigeria's government to immediately secure the release of several students abducted from Zamfara Federal University, Gusau, the state capital located in the nation's northwestern region. The group, during a briefing in Nigeria's capital, Abuja, condemned the kidnap in the school and urged Nigeria's government to show commitment to addressing the current insecurity situation in Nigeria's northwest. They also tasked the government to ensure that those responsible for the act are brought to justice and held accountable.
As the representatives of the general interest of northern Nigeria, the CNG hereby declares the following position. 1. To demand urgent action from government to secure the release of the abducted students of Gusau University to be reunited with their families alive and safe. Number 2, to declare that CNG will remain firm in its stance that President Tinubu must display a genuine commitment to addressing the security challenges in the north, departing from the usual approach. To show this determination, prompt action is required. Number 3, to demand that those responsible for ensuring the security of Zamfara University, where the horrific incident of the attack and abduction of innocent girls took place, be held accountable and face appropriate punishment. Anything less than that would not be acceptable, and Tinubu would be seen to have failed in the vital responsibility of providing security.
To further discuss this development, we're joined by Dr. Abdullahi Shinkafi, former vice chairman of the Anti-Banditry Committee in Zamfara State. Thank you very much for your time, Dr. Shinkafi. The coalition of northern groups has tasked, like you heard in that report, Nigeria's government to immediately secure the release of those students abducted from the Federal University in Zamfara State. Is this another media show? Since we've witnessed many such directives from groups like that in the past, especially during the time of Muhammad Buhari as president of Nigeria.
Well, it is not a media show because the Operation Hadar and Daji have engaged the bandit when the bandit kidnapped the student of Federal University Gusau, and they were able to rescue 6 of the kidnapped victims. So it is in the early hours of Friday. It is on early hours of Friday that the bandit kidnapped the female hostels of the Federal University Gusau, where they took unspecified members of the student to unknown destination. So it is very unfortunate situation. The issue of insecurity in Zamfara State is at the galloping rate, and the situation is getting out of hand. And with the pronouncement or declaration made by Mr. President as the Commander-in-Chief Armed Forces of the portfolio of Nigeria, I'm very optimistic that the security agencies in Zamfara State will tie their belt and leave any stone unturned to make sure that the students have been rescued from their hideouts.
Interesting, Dr. Shinkafi. This attack is coming at a time when the Nigerian government plans to ensure that millions of out-of-school children in the northern part of the country return to the classroom. What are your thoughts on these constant attacks as they appear as, do you think they appear as a major setback?
This is a very unfortunate situation because it's a major setback in the educational growth and development in the northern part of Nigeria, whereby the parent will be very scared to go to take their student or to take their wards in Zamfara State in search of education. It's a very disheartening situation. It's a very terrible situation, and it's a very terrible and setback in the educational growth and development in Nigeria because of a lot of girls, about more than 7.5 million girls are out of school in northern Nigeria. So this unfortunate situation is a major setback in the educational development in the northern Nigeria. I hereby urge the Mr. President and the Zamfara State Governor to take every step to make sure that these students, kidnapped students, are rescued unharmed.
Dr. Shinkafi, I mean, this isn't the first time terrorists are abducting students in northern Nigeria. Why has it been difficult for the Nigerian government, from at least the days of Goodluck Jonathan till now, to stop these incessant attacks, on educational institutions in the northern part of the country?
Well, I look at it sometimes as part of our inefficiency or sense of negligence on the part of security agencies. There was a report in the previous months where these students were also kidnapped in their off campus because they are not staying in the main campus inside the university, but they are staying in the off campus. There is a report of kidnapping of the student previous months, but the security agencies refused to take proactive measures in order to stop the occurrence of this attack into the same university. So that is the problem. On the part of security agencies, there is negligence of duty, there is inefficiency on the part of security agencies because this has happened in the previous month. So there's need for the security agencies in Zamfara State to have some proactive measures so that this issue of bad situation will not occur again. So the management of the university supposed to engage security in the university, how to protect them on any future reoccurrence of the attack by armed bandits, because it is on record. Zamfara State is under siege of armed bandits. I can tell you in summary, Zamfara State is the epicenter of banditry and terrorist attack for almost a decade. And up to now, the security agencies are not doing the needful. A situation whereby sometimes you see that an air force will go into operation and they will be doing hit and run operation. When they attack the hideout or they come out the armed bandit, this maybe in a month, it will take them like 5-6 months before they also attack them. And the military in Zamfara State, who are in the forefront in the fight against armed banditry, terrorism, and any act of criminality in Zamfara State, they are understaffed, they are under-equipped. They need to be well equipped with the modern equipment to fight this crime and criminality. Because of the terrain, they are fighting the criminals in the hard terrain. And they need this APC carrier, armor personnel carrier vehicle. There is no any functional, put it on record, functional fat APC carrier. And that's the only best, they call it kunkuru in Hausa. That's the only equipment or what they need to fight this criminal in the hideouts. So I'm saying in summary, the military are overstretched and they are under-equipped.
Wow, these are some very stark details you're sharing with us, Dr. Abdullahi Shinkafi. We hope that these issues will be sorted out sooner than later. But our hearts go out to the people right there in Gusau who may be worried about, who will be worried about their loved ones at this time. Thank you so much for
There
your
is
time.
even a veteran journalist who was killed and dumped inside a shockaway in Zamfara State.
Yeah.
So the situation is getting out of hand. The governor there, he has to sit up and also face his constitutional challenges.
Thank you very much, Dr. Abdullahi
It's a terrible
Shinkafi, for your
situation.
time. Thank you so much.
Thank you.